Here it comes, brothers. Today, let's take a look at the new Akfever colorway. This is a pink version of the Extreme Exploration Edition. This issue is not a review item. Pure casual chatting. F1 videos have already been posted in V1 and V2. Let's take a quick look at this difference. This pink color is a cherry blossom pink. Among pink, it's also a relatively light color. This time, Extreme only has this pink color and one more. The Leviathan Collaboration Blue Master Edition is black and white, plus this pearlescent blue color scheme. What do you think of this pink color? This pearlescent blue still looks better. Personally, I prefer this pearlescent blue. The Luguang blue has a bit of a sheen, giving it a bit of a metallic paint texture. I think it's even cooler. Of course, this pink color is also great, but the saturation is very low. Even with a slightly pink and tender vibe, they look quite cool. Personally, I prefer this a bit more. Okay, the B1 Explorer Edition and V2 Explorer Edition actually have the same mold design. As for layers, I think VR should be more detailed. It's also very delicate, but by default, it lacks this delicacy. It's hard to describe, isn't it? I think. Actually, the anti-slip performance is about the same. See, if you grab it with 3 fingers, basically there are no issues. Let's take a direct look at its internal structure. The structure of this internal PCB is still. Basically, the main difference between the two is micro-switching. The Explorer Edition's micro-switches use an Omron optical micro-switch. The other 2 versions of Fever use ATK's own custom micro-switches. Actually, I personally prefer it. ATK with a bit more light movement. For the encoder, TTC wheel height is the biggest change for the 9 Explorer board. Still in its main controller and battery. The main controller is a 54H20. Currently, the mouse controller is basically a top-tier performance tier. Compared to other laptops, the battery is also smaller. It uses a 200 mAh battery. The voltage is 2.7 V, and the battery life is slightly better than the previous generation Extreme. At 8K, you can recharge roughly every 2 or 3 days. Compared to the previous practice of rinsing once a day, sometimes even twice a day, it's much better. This should be ATK's version of the 54H20 chip. There has been some progress in training during this period. I'm also even more looking forward to future firmware updates, because theoretically, the 54H20's range shouldn't be worse than the 54L15. The F1 V2 Explorer plate with feet is about 40 grams more than the previous generation. If the Xsun mold had to be replaced by a gram of feel difference, basically it doesn't feel like a mouse with around 40 grams. Basically, there's no difference. So this time, the F1 V2 series, will you choose Ultramax or Master Edition? It's still the new version of the Extreme I have in hand.